How you guys doing? It's me, Aaron Fantazii, back once again. How you doing? Yes, God. I'm glad I'm here. Let's talk, honey. Let's talk about this movie, okay, honey? I was so excited. Now, the beginning, honey, I don't know the characters, honey. We're just going by memory, honey. I liked the new characters. I liked Morpheus. The guy who played Morpheus, of course I liked him. I really did. But how the story did him, and maybe he acted weird in the beginning, I didn't understand, and this is good. Luckily, I seen it on HBO Max, like I told you in the non-spoiler review. Luckily, this is good. Let me slow that down so you can understand what I'm saying. I kept rewinding. I remember that, especially from the beginning to the middle. I kept, and then I just said whatever by the end. I kept rewinding, especially the beginning with Morpheus. I was like, is he a Smith? Is he a doppelganger of Morpheus? Or is that Morpheus in the past? And I felt that though, it would have been much more better and fun if they wrote it as if he's the Morpheus of the past. But they didn't do that. They made him the Smith thing. I don't even know what he was. Then they called him something I didn't understand. So that bothered me. And I still don't understand, and I trust and believe. I rewinded it 3 times. The Trinity scene, I was like, you could have used the real Trinity, especially Carrie Ann was great. And this is good. I thought Carrie Ann, I was like, she's look a little older, you know what I mean? She was a little boring, and she was great in this movie. I was surprised, because I was going in there like, I hope they don't do too much with her. She was great. So they could have used the real, and then all the damn flashbacks, so you could have used that. So that was confusing. They had, and then they could, if they used that actress more, I would have understood, but that was the only part, and that was messy. That was real messy. I was like, okay. And then the scene was different. A lot of confusion in the beginning. Then the real world, the video game, and then the real world, and then the intermix. They could have did some stuff with how the mind, can interpret. He was in between the reality and the Matrix. Oh, they could have did some things with that, but it was kind of messy too. Thomas, and then at the end of the movie, middle to the end, I was like, well, why they still call him Thomas? Who is Thomas? Why is Thomas? Especially when you got to think deeply on the movie, why they kept calling him Thomas? Bad casting. I liked it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. I liked it. I was loving Miss Short Hair Girl, okay, with the purple hair. I'm gonna call her Purple Hair Short. Purple Hair Short was everything. Loved her. This is good. I loved the new characters. They should have went in hard, because that was the good parts of this movie, the new characters. And they should have went deeply with with all the new things they contributed. They should have went more in depth there. It was fresh. It was exciting. That would have helped this movie a lot. Is to the new Morpheus. I was liking that. Short hair girl as the captain. I was liking that. The new characters they was introducing, they should have did a lot with that. That was exciting, and then they pulled me back into the past. It was a Trinity show. It was a Trinity show, honey. This movie was a Trinity show, and because she's a good actress, like I said, I didn't mind, but they just gave her a lot of power out of nowhere, and now she's like number 2 then they demoted Neo to 1, and this is good. The power is just confusing. His power where he stopped the bullets. He was weak in the beginning, and I was like, okay. And then out of nowhere, he can stop bullets. I'm like, what the? The movie felt like a video game, like a live action video game. I'm doing the best I can. It was messy. It was messy. That was another drawback. I'm like, where'd this come from? Where'd that come from? And then they made her like the 1 too. So I was like, girl, you could have did a lot of stuff in the middle to the end. It was confusing. It was real messy. The villains was awful. It's like, why? Why? I did not like him. I didn't understand him. Who? I'm like, that's not bad. Let's talk about Smith. That Smith was awful. I want that other Smith. They picked the wrong Smith. I was like, I couldn't take him seriously. Bye. I was like, every time he got on the screen, I was like, no. No. No, God. I couldn't take that Smith. That was the biggest gripe of the movie. I was like, this is the wrong Smith. Oh, I was hoping if you did that with Morpheus, I wanted a Vin Diesel as a Smith. I just was imagining you could have got, I'm like, why they got this most vanilla, bland. I couldn't take him. He was playing in the beginning, and then, oh, you're Smith. I was, no, he's not. Like the movie wanted to make him serious, and I was like, It was like he was playing throughout the whole movie. I did not take him seriously. It was like the fighting with Smith was vanilla. I could not take him seriously. He was so bland. It was like he was just saying the old lines. That was the worst part of that. I was like, why y'all chose him? Bad casting. Bad casting. The villains sucked. And then they flipped them, and I didn't care. A lot of action, but messy. I wrote that down. I was like, why? Who? I was like, what's going on with the eyes? And then they called first it was a SWAT team, and then now they call them something else. Then all of a sudden they can get in the body. That was confusing. The world was confusing. I did not even like the world. That Matrix, I did not like it. I couldn't take it seriously. It felt like a video game, but live action. I don't know how to describe it. It was just, there's just so many bad things here. Apparently Jada Pickett, and I'm gonna say Carrie because she did good. Jada Pickett, Keanu Reeves did not read the script. I would have been like the original Smith. No, I'm not doing that shit. And they should just, it would have been so much better with just the new characters and less messy. Why did some people say, oh, this movie was funny? It was not fun. Where the funny parts was, they were interviewing Lena Wachowski, and they was like, this movie is so funny. I don't know who asked they was kissing and who they bandwagon they were following, honey. This movie was not funny. The movie was good. This movie was not good to me. I'll give you the real tea. I should have led with people. We don't like what I wrote this in my book. We don't like what we don't understand. And being gay, I understand that, being gay is, we don't like what we don't. I didn't understand this movie. The villains suck. What else I wrote on here? The ending, okay. The only thing that I like, let's talk, I'm trying to find some things that I like. It was like they stepped up the V8, what you call that? The 3D, they stepped up the 3D when you got to the bodies. That was interesting. I didn't understand it's just real messy. I liked the ending. It was good, but expected. It was good, but expected. It was expected. I liked it when Trinity and Neo flew out like that. It was good, but expected. Overall, it's like I pay for HBO Max and everything. It was not so good to me to whereas I want a refund from HBO Max. I'm glad I didn't see it in movie theaters. I'm just saying that way. I'm curious of what other people say about this movie because I did not think it was that good. I didn't think it was that good. It's something that it's a moment. Matrix is one of the everybody's synonymous. Everybody knows the Matrix. So you see it just to say I seen the Matrix. Other than that, it was just if I was Keanu did good. Carrie-Anne Moss did good. The guy who played Morpheus. Oh, I was like, why y'all just didn't make him a hologram like the guy with or made him like you guys. They made him some type of atom shit. To the middle, to the end. That's why I was losing interest with Morpheus, middle to the end, because they made him some atoms, that dirt, and then it didn't look good. It made him look like this brown Zorda, and I didn't understand that. Why? Like an Android, like hologram shit. Don't make no more. Don't make no more. It was borderline ruining what my feelings of the Matrix is. And the Matrix makes you have what? Deep thoughts, make you question reality type thing. And this is good. Yeah, Matrix is something you would want to see over and over again, right? I ain't seeing this shit no more. This is not something I'm gonna see again. Matrix is something you will want to buy and have in your movie collection. This is not. Anywho, I'm done with the review. Please give me a like button for being real. And I'm very interested in your comments on this. I'm very interested in y'all comments on this. I'm really be looking, okay? I just wanted to really do this review without being influenced by anybody else, following and being on the bandwagon, trying to sell the movie. Okay, I'm not trying to sell the movie, I'm being real, okay? I'm very interested in y'all comments. Did y'all feel the same way? Did you like the movie and why? Okay, very interested in that. So please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Do this all the time. Stay tuned for more reviews. Peace.